He does have a different role this season, doesn't he? Because him and Souček, he used to be the one that sort of, between the both of them, he would sit deeper, and Souček would be the one that's sort of rampaging, a bit more of a box-to-box sort of midfielder. But the role's been a little bit swapped on occasions this season. Do you think that benefits Declan Rice's game? Do you think that benefits West Ham in general?
I think it benefits both of them. I mean, Declan, like I said, is before he was, when he would pick the ball, he would go sideways. But now, when he gets the ball, like Alex says, he goes forward, he travels with the ball, which can only help West Ham because someone has to come in closing down and obviously create space for other players.
Alex?
Yeah, exactly. I think the big thing, what Julian touched on there, was he does the simple things well. I think for any central midfield player playing in the Premier League, you want to see someone do the simple things well. That's what the great players do, and he's doing that. He's got that. He's got that confidence. It's as if he's been away with England in the summer and he's come back a new man. He looks 10 feet taller. The way he runs around the pitch, he looked like a proper leader today. And he looked like, for me, he belonged on a stage like this playing at Old Trafford.
Do you think he belongs in Manchester United then? They do need a defensive midfielder.
I would love to see him at Old Trafford. I think a lot of people at Old Trafford will be saying the same today as well. The way he performed, his appetite, the way he got around the pitch, broke things up, got forward. He looked a complete player today.
But I think in the past, David Moyes has sort of given him a financial valuation of how much Declan Rice has cost. I think it was quoted to be £100 million. Do you think he is £100 million player?
I don't think anybody's worth £100 million. But
not even Jack Grealish then?
No, not at all. But Declan, like we were saying, he is such a good player, and he just keeps everything simple. He's not one that's beats 4, 5, 6 people. He just keeps everything simple. And like Alex said, the best players, that's what they do. They keep things simple. And Declan will get better and better and better.
So what number would you put on him, if you were to put a number?
Listen, nowadays, you would be saying that. You would be saying 100 million. But the thing is like, if he stays here and maybe another season and maybe another couple of seasons and keeps performing as he is, his value will only go up.
A number on Declan Rice, Alex?
Well, in today's market, you're going to have to put him up around the £100 million mark, aren't you? Because of where the market is. Like Jack Grealish went to Man City. I'm sure that's the first thing. If I was in the West Ham boardroom, I'd be saying, well, Jack Grealish went for 100 million to Man City. You're going to have to get round about that mark. It is a lot of money. But I know one thing's for sure, when you see him performing the way he did today, it's only going to be a matter of time, in my opinion, before one of the big boys, a Manchester United, a Liverpool, a City, come knocking at the door.
You really are pushing for United to get...
Yeah, I'd love him to come here.
So how does he fit in then if he comes in? Because Scott McTominay is there, Fred's there, both of them have been certainly has improved in their performances of late. Who drops out if Declan Rice
I don't think it's a case of who drops out. I think it's a case of competition for places, quality players coming into your squad. I think that's what it's all about, and I think it gives everybody else around the squad a lift as well. When you see somebody else coming in who's a central midfield player, it's only going to do one thing: improve the central midfield players that are here. And if they can't cope with the competition, they're not a Manchester United player.
So do you think that is the most crucial spot to fill for Manchester United, the defensive midfielder?
I don't think it's a crucial spot. I think Manchester United need to improve in a lot of areas, if I'm being honest, if they want to start getting up towards competing with Manchester City and Liverpool. And when good players become available, they're going to get linked with the big clubs.